Good afternoon, everybody. Today I want to talk to you about a topic that has been quite an active one, or one of much discussion over the last couple of days, and that is the notion of value pricing or two price comparison pricing. What does that mean actually? Well, as you'll see in the notes on this live, that value pricing looks like what it says there, where you've got a price on an item or a program or a course, whatever it is that you're selling in your business. You have a price for that item, and then in brackets you've got a valued at price. So it could look like, you're selling it for $97, but in brackets you put valued at $597 or whatever it may be. Now, there are real problems with this type of pricing, because there is a requirement by the ACCC, which is the Australian Competition and Consumer Council, about being very transparent in your pricing and to tell the truth. So when someone puts, or when you see or decide to use the brackets and put the valued at price in there, what you've got to make sure is that you've actually sold that item for that price in the past and have sales data to prove, or have evidence that that service or that item or that course or that program is actually valued at the amount that you are stating that it's valued at. Otherwise, it is simply your opinion that that's the value, and you are then using your opinion to make a comparison with the cheap price that you're selling the item for now, to entice the consumer or the client to make that purchase. And that is a breach of regulations and pricing regulations under the ACCC. So that applies to any offering of offer post that you have on your website or in the groups, where you say you are offering this course or program, item, session for X number of dollars, but it's actually valued at this. You can have the valued at comparison, provided that you have in fact have a history of selling it for that value in the past, so it's proven. This has come up a lot. I do see it a lot, and I'm sure you do too, where there is such a big difference between the price that is actually an item or a program or a course is being sold at, and the valued at price. And it makes you wonder, like, why is this so? It just doesn't seem right, and it usually isn't. So you've got to, as a consumer, ask the business, have you actually sold this at this price? And a quick search on that website or past posts can possibly show you whether in fact there has been a purchase, or there is some indication that this was offered at this price, and that it was sold that it was actually purchased by people at the valued at price. So it's really as a consumer, it's really about doing a little bit of your homework and being a little bit skeptical, or ask a few questions about whether in fact the valued at price is a real value, or is it something that's been made up and used as false advertising to get you to buy something at a much lesser price. And if you do find that, then you can report it to the ACCC as false advertising and make a complaint. If you're a business and you are considering using value-added price, this is the perfect opportunity to make you can use this process of crafting your offer, testing your market, selling your product or your item or your course or your program or your session, whatever it is, and ascertaining the true value or the market value of that service or product. I'm not questioning people's worth. I'm not questioning my own worth, even when I price my own services. However, I would say to you that if you are able to sell your program or your course or your item or your session for a particular price, and you keep testing it and you keep selling it, then for sure you are proving the value of that item. And then later on down the track, if you decide to sell it at a discounted price and you put valued at, then you have every good reason to do that, and it's perfectly allowable. So this type of pricing is a little bit complex. Please think twice about how you use it. I have put the link to the ACCC website, the particular page where they talk about value pricing or two-price comparison pricing. And before you choose to use it or buy something from someone who is using that type of pricing, be mindful that it could be misleading, and do your homework and your due diligence to make sure that the value added part of it is in fact backed up by sales data and evidence. Any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. If you need some help with regard to your pricing or your how you're operating in terms of consumer law and in the area of delivering your services, also happy to discuss. Have a really good day. It's Manzac Day. I hope you're having a beautifully meaningful time with your families. See you later.